What's going on, guys? Aero here, and welcome back to another video. Now in today's video, I want to talk to you guys about some potential game announcements and reveals that could be coming from Nintendo at E3 really soon. Now from the time that I'm making this video, E3 is about a month away, and Nintendo has been confirmed to be at E3 2021. The president of Nintendo of America, Doug Bowser, put up a tweet saying that Nintendo is going to have a digital presentation and that they're going to try to make it fun and interesting. And so with the confirmation that Nintendo is going to be at E3 2021, it does make you wonder a little bit what the reveals and announcements are going to be. And while I do plan on making an actual predictions video with my personal thoughts for all the stuff that I think could be shown at E3 2021, today we're going to be taking a look at a potential leaker and insider who's giving information about all the stuff that they've heard and the reveals that could be coming very soon and potentially announced at E3. Now real quick before we get started, I just want to let you guys know that I'm actually moving all of my live streams over onto Twitch now. So if you haven't followed me on twitch.tv/Aero, I would really appreciate it if you could go and give me a follow. I'm going to be starting to play Undertale in just a couple days. I haven't played the game before and I know everybody always says that it's really good. So if you want to stick around for that, then I'd really appreciate it if you could go and give me a follow. And that's pretty much where all of my streams are going to be. Now the leaker that this information comes from is named Zippo, and some of you guys might know who this person is. Zippo has been pretty credible in the past and has gotten some stuff correct. Most notably, I think that he predicted the entire name of the latest Paper Mario game. I think he said it was going to be called Origami King, and it turned out to be true. But he's also gotten some other stuff correct in the past, but there have also been some times where some of the stuff that he has said has turned out to be inaccurate or not entirely true, so I wouldn't take everything that's mentioned in this video as 100% confirmed to happen, but it is just some stuff that's kind of interesting to keep in the back of your head. So Zippo made a blog post a couple days ago where he talked about some of the games that he's heard about, and a lot of the games were already games that we officially got revealed to us, like Miitopia and Mario Golf Super Rush, but at the end he also started talking about some of the games that were unannounced and the things that he's kind of heard about in terms of upcoming games. And so I read through his entire post and noted down all of the big games that were mentioned, and so the first thing that he actually talked about was a brand new 2D Metroid game from Mercury's team, and he says that he's 200% confident that this game already exists and that we should be hearing about it very soon, but I think a 2D Metroid game would make a lot of sense. Metroid Prime 4 is probably still a year or two away, so to have like a brand new fresh Metroid game still available now as a 2D one would be something that's kind of smart for them to do to just keep the series kind of fresh and alive. The next thing that was mentioned was a brand new Donkey Kong game developed by EPD Tokyo, and this is actually the same developers that developed Super Mario Odyssey, so it looks like that there's going to be a brand new Donkey Kong game that's actually just developed straight up from Nintendo themselves. And according to this, there's actually been many reports that have been coming out. I know like a couple days ago Nintendo Life reported on it, and there's been other people that are also hearing similar things, so it looks like that a brand new Donkey Kong game might actually be coming. And in terms of information about this brand new Donkey Kong game, it looks like that pretty much every single insider is saying that it is going to be a 2D game or like 2.5D, kind of like Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. So if you were hoping for like a full-on 3D type of Donkey Kong game like on the N64, unfortunately it doesn't look like that it's going to happen with this one. But either way, at this point for me, I'm just kind of ready for a brand new Donkey Kong game. It has been like 7 years since Tropical Freeze, so I'd just be happy if a brand new one finally gets revealed. Now the next thing that's mentioned here is Fire Emblem, and Zippo does say that he's not huge into Fire Emblem, so he doesn't know everything, but he has heard that something brand new in terms of Fire Emblem is being planned. So according to him, it looks like that it's still a little bit too early for like a completely brand new full-on Fire Emblem game, which I think makes a lot of sense, but it looks like that they might actually be planning on doing something in terms of older Fire Emblem games and potentially remaking them. And so his post here mentions Fire Emblem Genealogy of the Holy War, which I'm pretty sure was a Fire Emblem game that only came out in Japan, and so to remake this game and make it available for everyone who never got to experience it, I think that would be a smart decision for them to do, and it does make a lot of sense. I feel like that this game would definitely hold over Fire Emblem fans until like a brand new Fire Emblem for the Switch is ready to release. The next thing that he mentions here is a brand new Mario Party game, and apparently according to him like a Super Mario Party 2 or like a sequel to that game might actually be coming, where it looks like that Nintendo actually really cares a lot about Super Mario Party, and he was saying that like because of how just a couple weeks ago it randomly got updated to have online features, it's kind of showing evidence for why Nintendo does care about this, because this is actually one of Nintendo's best-selling games on the Switch. It's actually in the top 10 list of best-selling Nintendo Switch games, surprisingly, so a lot of people really do like Super Mario Party, and a lot of people do have that game, so I think that Nintendo would be kind of smart to make a sequel to that game. So who knows, maybe that game could actually be ready to release this year, or it could be a game that we're just going to hear about very soon. Then the next thing that's here is about Zelda's 35th anniversary. So it looks like that Nintendo is planning on doing some type of Wind Waker and Twilight Princess HD bundle, which would be really good if they do decide to do that. I mean, you guys know that these games were already remade in HD on the Wii U. We pretty much just are waiting for these games to be on the Switch now, so I think it would be smart for them to do a Wind Waker and Twilight Princess HD bundle where you just get both games if you buy that entire bundle. But then again, with the way that Nintendo is with ports, it wouldn't surprise me if they release each one separately for $60 as well. It would be a Nintendo thing to do, but either way, I do think that these games are going to come onto the Switch very soon. Then it also mentions here Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. I'm not exactly sure what Zippo means by this, like if these are just going to be the N64 ROMs available now on the Switch, or if they're going to be remastered and made into HD like what they did with Super Mario 3D All-Stars. I don't know exactly, but it does mention these two games. And then in terms of Breath of the Wild 2, it looks like that according to Zippo, the game is probably going to come out in 2022, but we've actually had a very interesting post that was posted on Twitter just a couple days ago by another very credible insider, and that post is saying something different, so I'm going to be talking about that later in this video as well about Breath of the Wild 2, but according to Zippo, he does think that the game is going to come out next year. And finally, the last thing that Zippo mentions is a brand new Mario Kart game, which according to him has been in development for a couple years now, and he's really confident that the team has been working on one because they know that Mario Kart sells and Nintendo definitely just wants to generate a lot more money, so they are planning on releasing a brand new Mario Kart very soon. And I actually do think that this might be the case. If you guys didn't know, the team that develops Mario Kart is actually Mr. Yabuki's team, which is the same exact team that developed ARMS. And if you guys remember, ARMS pretty much stopped getting content DLC and updates around like I think 2018, or it might have been even 2017's end. And so ever since then, that team has pretty much been completely hidden and developing a brand new game that we've just not heard anything about. So I don't know exactly what that team has been up to, so it very well could be possible that maybe this team has just been working on another brand new Mario Kart game all this time. And now going back to Breath of the Wild 2, Zippo did say that he feels that the game is coming out in 2022, but we've actually had a very interesting post that was made on Twitter a couple days ago by Jeff Grubb. And if you guys don't know, Jeff Grubb is definitely one of the more credible insiders that we have. I would say that he's more credible than Zippo, and Jeff Grubb is like the person who has been known to leak the entire Nintendo Direct that happened on March 26, 2020, last year, right when we were having that Nintendo drought and everybody was like, is there going to be a Direct? Is there going to be anything happening? He pretty much said that he heard something that was going to happen on March 26th, and the day before nothing was announced and everybody was like, it's not going to happen, but then he still put up a tweet that night saying it's still happening tomorrow, and sure enough, it turned out to be true. We had a Nintendo Direct Mini with some brand new information, so the guy definitely does have some credible sources. Now, a couple days ago, a lot of PlayStation fans were very happy because it was confirmed that Horizon Forbidden West is still going to be releasing in 2021, and Horizon Zero Dawn as well as Breath of the Wild did release pretty closely to each other back in 2017, so a lot of PlayStation fans were happy because it looks like that Horizon Forbidden West is going to get a release window all to itself. And so while all of this was happening, Jeff Grubb put up a very interesting meme tweet where it was the creeping up meme, but on the front it says Horizon Forbidden West getting a release window to itself, and then the person that was creeping up says Breath of the Wild 2, which is very interesting because it's kind of implying that Breath of the Wild's release window is going to kind of creep up on Horizon Forbidden West, which is already confirmed to be coming out this year. So it's kind of implying that Breath of the Wild 2 might actually be coming out in 2021 as well. And I think that this would be really insane if it's true. It would also be so cool because like Horizon Zero Dawn as well as the original Breath of the Wild got released very closely to each other, and then Breath of the Wild 2 and Horizon Forbidden West would also get released very closely to each other again. It would be really cool, but I think that the fact that this is implying that it could be coming out this year is just very surprising. And then again, Jeff Grubb has confirmed that he has had some inside sources in the past, so who knows, maybe this could actually be something and they could just announce it at E3 that yeah, this game is in fact coming out in 2021. And so yeah, there you go guys, that is all of the information about the potential games and reveals that could happen from Nintendo at E3 2021. If you guys enjoyed this video, then definitely be sure to click that like button, and also comment down below, let me know how you guys feel about this. Which one of these things do you guys agree with and would really like to see? How do you guys feel about Breath of the Wild 2? Do you think it's going to be 2021? Do you think it's 2022? How do you guys feel about everything? Definitely be sure to comment down below and let me know. If you're new to this channel, then please be sure to subscribe. I'm definitely going to have some more Nintendo content in the future, so definitely be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that. Click on that bell to become a part of the notification squad. Go follow me on Twitter at Aero so you can be featured in videos, and also join my Discord server as well. We've got a bunch of people in there who are always talking about Pokemon and Smash Bros and Nintendo, so definitely be sure to join that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching.